Another day, another time to start talking about movies. These are some of the movies that I'm getting really excited for in 2026.
Anyway, over torture, one of your soldiers mentioned that you collect giant wooden animals. We hope you don't have a horse.
So let's talk about a film that I think I will be seeing by the time this video is released called The Odyssey. Yep, everyone's talking about it, another Nolan masterpiece. I will be seeing a full 70mm IMAX cut of The Odyssey in Chicago, and I cannot wait to see it. I've pretty much loved all of Christopher Nolan's films and grew up with the Dark Knight trilogy, and I just can't wait to see more of Nolan's direction. I mean, he literally won an Oscar for directing Oppenheimer just a year or two ago. What I love so much about Christopher Nolan's films is a dichotomy between both really great storytelling and really great visuals to pair with that. Now, what I'm most excited for in The Odyssey, though, is this star-studded cast. I mean, Christopher Nolan went full out getting the top-notch actors in the industry right now. I mean, I can't believe how many A-list actors they put in this movie. Also, the whole cinematic feat of even making this movie. I mean, they shot the entire film in IMAX. It is unheard of. So even if I'm underwhelmed by the film, which is a very small percentage, but if I am, I will still marvel at the feat of even making this film in the first place. So in the same month of release, Tom Holland is in two blockbuster movies, The Odyssey and Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now, I've seen the trailers from this movie that have broken records online and on social media for how many people have actually watched the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. This movie is gonna make bank in the box office. It's gonna make so much money. Personally, I love what Tom Holland has done with the character of Spider-Man, and I can't wait to see another continuation of the story and an adventure in the MCU with Spider-Man. Also, the fact that Tom Holland is now married to Zendaya also makes this film kind of special. This addition to the MCU also has a lot of amazing characters that I'd love to see on the screen again. Starting with Punisher, who seems to have a similar role that we've seen in previous Spider-Man movies of sort of a mentor figure to Peter. Also, the Hulk is back, the real Hulk, not Smart Hulk that we've seen in both Endgame and She-Hulk. Now, the director has changed for this newest Spider-Man movie, who has directed films like Shang-Chi. Finally, Spider-Man's not in an Iron Man suit. He actually gets to be the original Spider-Man, in the original red and blue spandex. This Spider-Man suit looks like it came right out of the pages of a Stan Lee or Todd McFarlane Spider-Man comic. I mean, it's just incredible. So yeah, I'll be there day one to see Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm curious to see how they build on what's happened in the previous film of Spider-Man No Way Home. If Peter even mentions the other two Spider-Man that he met in that film.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Alright, this seems like a good time to go through the rest of the films for the DC Studios 2026 lineup.
Where did you come from? And why are there two Batmans? Batmen's?
I'm so excited to see Matt Reeves' The Batman 2, but could it just come out already? I mean, this film has been delayed so many times at this point, I'm just expecting it to get delayed again. This film has got delayed until February of 2028. It was supposed to come out by now. The first The Batman film was incredible to see in theaters. That chase scene between the Batman and Penguin was incredible and one of the greatest cinematic moments I've seen on screen. Robert Pattinson as Batman fits that role perfectly. I mean, this is one of the best Batsuits we've seen on screen in a long time. Ben Affleck's might be the most comic accurate, but I personally think this suit looks the coolest. Colin Farrell as the Penguin was straight up transformative. I mean, you can't even see the actor through the makeup. It's just incredible. The amount of dedication and passion Colin Farrell has put into this character is just amazing. I saw The Penguin Season 1 on HBO and I can't wait to see Season 2 when it comes out. because Colin Farrell has done such a good job in developing the character of the Penguin in this universe of Gotham. And I mean Gotham City through these films is just stunning. Apparently this next film is going to be set in winter because we've seen the test footage and it shows the bat suit with some snow around it. I mean, come on, Matt Reeves, all we have is test footage. I was kind of expecting a trailer by now, but oh well. Yeah, I'll be there for the Batman Part 2, whenever it comes out.
No, you look, I'm a Green Lantern, lady. That means I took a vow not to get involved in politics.
Oh, that's part of the vows.
It's implied.
Yep, we're finally getting some live-action Green Lantern content. We haven't really gotten that since Green Lantern back in 2010. And we know how that went. Even Ryan Reynolds wants to bury that film. In August on HBO Max, a show called Lanterns is being released. We're getting not just one, not just two, but 3 versions of the main Green Lanterns in the comic books. We're getting Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart, and a return of Guy Gardner's Green Lantern in this live-action television show. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with the character. I've seen the trailer, and the way they show the Green Lantern powers is just incredible. This show feels so grounded, like a true detective vibe to it. I can't wait to see these 2 Green Lanterns work together to solve this kind of intergalactic mystery. Yeah, James Gunn, better not let me down.
Yes, that's what I call saving the city again.
Batman, what are you doing?
I'm Batman-ing.
Yes, we get a continuation of Batman Cape Crusader. Its season 2 is being released July 31st. And I cannot wait to see another season of this television show. I mean, I did a review of season 1 when it came out, I'll link that in the description, but Batman Cape Crusader season 2 seems to bring up the danger level even more. We see different takes on villains in this sort of detective noir style world of Batman back in the 1930s or 40s looking. We get this neo-noir take on Batman, and I personally love it. Bruce Timm, creator of Batman the Animated Series, came back to make this banger of a show, and I personally can't wait to see more of it. That Joker looks sick.
The name is Clayface, thespian extraordinaire recently portraying the juicy role of country boy bartending.
And then Clayface, a true horror film to start in the DCU. With the success of smaller horror films like Backrooms and Obsession this year, I think Clayface was a great move for the studio, who has had mixed reviews when it comes to films. Superman was a success, but Supergirl was a straight out box office failure, and I think DC needs a rebound. I thought the trailer for Clayface looked incredible with this body horror, horrifying and incredible, because we haven't really seen anything like this in the DC universe. It's smart after these big blockbuster superhero films to finally get a smaller scale, smaller budget film to round out DC studios. Now people may be asking why Clayface of all characters, but personally I have my trust in James Gunn on this one, and I bet they have a really great concept and script behind this film. Let's wait and see what this film Clayface shapes out to be. Get it? Because Clayface is a shapeshifter? I thought it was funny.
Good fucking God.
I've recently got more and more drawn into the horror genre when it comes to film, and there are a lot of horror films coming up that I'm really excited for.
I said, "What's the matter, buddy?" Because I don't know his name. I'm never home.
There's this film called Buddy that popped up on my feed, one of the trailers did, and to me it feels like somebody really had a nightmare watching Barney when they were a kid. This is how you do a mascot horror film. I mean, I love how we're giving this 4:3 aspect ratio vibes, because it really helps sell the fact of this nostalgia or like childhood experience similar to Barney. It's horrifying because of how realistic and simplistic it looks. I mean, it looks straight out of those 90s and early 2000s costumed live action shows.
I'm Elliot Moose, I like to play.
With my friends, I'll play all day.
I don't want a volleyball line lesson. I just want an ice cream.
Also, we're getting a remake of The Ice Cream Man, which was apparently a horror film that came out in like the 90s. I don't really know much about it, but seeing the trailer, it actually looks pretty creepy, and the whole premise behind like this creepy looking ice cream man serving ice cream to his children could be an interesting concept.
Oh, swell, it ain't bad enough we're following a werewolf. Now it looks like it's the ghost of a werewolf. Ghost?
And then also Robert Eggers, which is becoming one of my favorite directors recently, is coming out with another film in his portfolio, Werewolf. I mean, I feel like Robert Eggers hasn't really missed recently. I mean, I love The Lighthouse, I love Nosferatu. His whole visual style and cinematography to all of his films, I just love. I mean, I personally love 4:3 aspect ratio films a lot myself, and seeing that utilized in The Lighthouse makes The Lighthouse one of my favorite recent films that I've seen, and hopefully Werewolf will top that.
And might I add, if you're hungry, go to a restaurant for crimini's sake, or a grocery store, but leave that poor bird alone.
Coyote Vs ACME is this very strange film where the people at Warner Brothers decided they were just gonna axe it and take the tax write-off. We've seen similar things happen with both Batgirl, which has been completely scrapped, and Scoob 2, which will never see the light of day. I mean, I can't believe somebody at Warner Brothers was just like, yeah, we're gonna get rid of this film. All the hard work the actors and all the crew have done to make this film something great, and they just want to dump it. Seeing the trailer now, I'm so glad it has a chance to be seen by a wider audience. I mean, who doesn't like the Looney Tunes? And the fact this film is targeted at more of an adult audience with both a mix of Wile E. Coyote and a courtroom drama just appeals a lot to me. Also, John Cena's in this film.
And his name is John Cena!
Well, he was great in Peacemaker. Can't imagine he'll be bad in this film. Additionally, the mix between the live action and the animation from the trailer, it just looks amazing. Why don't we get more Looney Tunes content nowadays? It's just such a shame. I mean, it always hits hard. I will definitely not be running away from this film.
Oh, I know I'm not a pretty birdie, but I used to be quite a looker.
Yes, they're making another Angry Birds movie. I don't know why. Angry Birds 3? I mean, come on. Yeah, I know it's targeted to kids and these movies probably make a boatload of money, but also, you know, why are we doing this? It reminds me a lot of the Despicable Me and the Minions films because it just cranks out cash and they feel like they need to make another one. What's the plot to this film? I have no idea. I don't really care that much. I'll just go back to playing the mobile game at this point.
Hello, little kitties. A rat-a-tat-tat. If you haven't put it together, I'm the cat in the hat.
Dr. Seuss's The Cat in the Hat. This film, oh, it just looks terrible. I mean, apparently this film was supposed to come out in January and it got delayed. When I saw the trailer and I heard Apatille as the background music, I'm just like, what are we doing? Yeah, we can't just have a normal Dr. Seuss film. We have to go to this more kiddie version of it. I just have no words. I don't want to talk about it. I don't have anything positive to say about this film, and I have very little faith that it will actually be good. But, you know, I could be wrong. It can't be worse than the Mike Myers Cat in the Hat.
So, kiddo, what do you want to do for fun?
I want to make cupcakes.
Cupcakes? Oh, yeah!
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! You keep digging!
Well, excuse me.
Yes, another film starring Tom Cruise. Nothing can be bad about that. This film looks like it's right on its way to the Oscars because maybe Tom Cruise will finally get his long-awaited Oscar. Tom Cruise has always been a great actor, but because of the recent Mission Impossible films, we've been more attached to him doing all these crazy stunts, and I think this film will finally get back into touch of why Tom Cruise is actually just an amazing actor. Tom Cruise is unrecognizable in this film as this rich billionaire who is trying to save the world or something. It looks both nostalgic using this VistaVision technology to make the film, but it just looks straight out bananas. John Goodman as I think president is so freaking stupid. So yeah, I'll be there. I love Tom Cruise.
So you want to work at a bank?
Why not? Some of my best memories are at banks.
You robbed us 3 times.
How to Rob a Bank is a film that for me came out of nowhere. I saw this trailer pop up and I'm like, hey, this looks interesting. When Nicholas Hoult attaches himself to a project, you know it's gonna be great. The concept of basically telling on social media the best way to rob a bank just seems like a really great concept to me. So this film feels a lot like a heist film to me, and I don't know a lot about it, but I can't wait to see more trailers that come out about it and see the actual film.
Well, how you doing? Yeah, well, pretty good. How are you doing? Yeah, well, you.
Jimmy seems to be a biopic about the actor Jimmy Stewart. I personally love Jimmy Stewart. I love a lot of the films he's been in, especially from Alfred Hitchcock like Vertigo and Rear Window. And of course, who can forget It's a Wonderful Life? I mean, that film is on every Christmas. So it'd be really interesting to see a film that sort of breaks apart different aspects of Jimmy Stewart's life. There's actually a lot to it. The actor they found to play Jimmy Stewart is just perfect. For a minute, I thought it was the guy who plays Captain Kirk from Strange New Worlds, but I was completely wrong. Oopsies. So yeah, I don't know how widely released this film will be. It looks like more of a smaller scale budget to it, but I will try my best to go and see it when it comes out.
You take the high road and I'll take the rocky road. Like Rocky Road ice cream, that is.
I Play Rocky seems to be a biopic about Sylvester Stallone's life, or at least maybe the makings of the Rocky film. I love Sylvester Stallone, and Rocky is just a very motivational and hard-hitting film when it comes to both boxing and human life. For a minute, I thought they straight up deep-faked Sylvester Stallone because the actor they got to play Sylvester Stallone is just perfect. I love movies that show the behind the scenes and makings of previous films, and I hope this film does a lot in showing how Rocky was made and the hardships Sylvester Stallone had to go through to get this film made in the first place. I mean, I love the story Henry Winkler told, you know, the actor from Happy Days, of how he actually got Rocky greenlit for Sylvester Stallone.
I need that script back, and here's the money. I got the script, gave it to Sly. A year and a half later, Rocky came out.
We both have films opening on December 18th, and we've decided to coin it. You go for it. We're thinking Doomsday.
And of course, a term they just coined, Doomsday. Similar to the experience of Barbenheimer, both Dune Part 3 and Avengers Doomsday are coming out on the same day. I don't know which two I'm personally more excited for. I love the two previous Dune films a lot, and I think Dune Part 3 is not going to disappoint. The one catch is Dune 3 has exclusive rights to IMAX, I think for the first 3 or 4 weeks, which is unheard of. The fact Dune Part 3 is getting priority over something like an Avengers film shows both the importance that Dune has had in the film world and pop culture right now. Both the sound, the music, the visuals, everything about Dune is just top notch, and I can't wait to see another part of the story on the big screen. Denis Villeneuve is one of the top-notch filmmakers today, and him making a Bond film also coming up is just great to see by this guy. Now, Avengers Doomsday, on the other hand, has a lot of goodwill to win back when it comes to Marvel fans. I cannot keep up with Marvel nowadays. I mean, I still have to go watch Wonder Man. I have not even watched that yet. There's been so much content in this recent phase of the MCU that I feel like a lot of fans have either jumped off the bandwagon or have gotten completely lost in the shuffle of so much content. So I really hope Avengers Doomsday can reel everything back in and we can get something to the level of Avengers Infinity War or Avengers Endgame. I think the audience would expect nothing less. And with the re-release of Avengers Endgame, where we get new scenes that relate to Avengers Doomsday, I think it will build that hype even more. Bringing back the two most key players in the MCU being RDJ as Victor Von Doom now, and Chris Evans returning as Steve Rogers was a very smart move on their part. This will really hype up original fans of the MCU and kind of solidify and bring back everything that has been developed in this most recent phase. Now, my only thought is, you better not screw this up, Marvel, or the fans are going to have a field day with you and Kevin Feige.
Is that everyone? Or do you want it more?
So yeah, those are just some of the films that I'm getting really excited for or not getting excited for in 2026. Are there any films that you noted that you're looking forward to or dreading? Leave them in the comments down below. And on that note, Luka signing off.